Hey guys, thank y'all for being here. Y'all pardon me, I had to run back downstairs right quick for something. Oh my God. And then I'm steady expanding my damn show. This is supposed to be a quick pop in, but this is like a entire freaking show. So I hope y'all don't mind because I have all this damn tea that I got to give y'all today. Y'all know Wednesdays be like really busy with tea. So thank you guys for being patient with me as I get all of this out. So again, happy hump day to everybody. Let's go ahead and speak right quick before we jump into everything. Stacey Lane, thanks for being here, Lord. Thank you, Cassandra, for being here. D Nice is here. Lord Eden is here. C. Lewis is here. Big Steak is in the building. Shaquanda is here. My top flight, My Truth is in the building. Hey, SD Warren is here. Daisy Lewis is here. My other top flight, Tiffany Thomas is in the building. Thanks for being here. Stacey Lane says that our hump day got to get the hump out of your back. Hey, get that hump out your back, girl. All right. Who else we got? Oh, all my mods are here. Okay. My other mod, Rose Armstead is in the building. Thanks for being here, Rose. Kim Jones is here. Simple Mom Family TV is here. She's a content creator. Thank you for being here. Deborah Johnson is here. And everybody that keeps coming on in here. I see you, Felicia. I see you, Felicia. Thanks for being here. Denise Slay is in here. Okay. Y'all are here. Thanks for being here. You guys are still coming in. Please don't forget to tap on the like for me if you can, which we know you can. All right. Let's support the channel. Let's support. All right. Because we got some tea. Oh, God. I got some stuff I got to pour on you guys today. So I hope you guys are ready for your tongue to get all burned up. All right. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Thanks for being here, Cheryl Williams, Deborah Banks. Thanks for being here. All right, let's jump on in. No politics. No politics, just mess. This is a video of only the mess, as you guys love it. All right. A messy Wednesday. We had a pretty good live this morning. If y'all didn't get to check out Car Chronicles, check it out. We acted a fool this morning, as we always do. So y'all get over there and get you a nice little laugh and a gag, okay? And the tea as well. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk for this topic. Former New York City mayor tells a woman that called him ugly that she's going to see the Brooklyn come up out of him, child, and told her to go F yourself. Is that the way a mayor is supposed to speak, child? Let's see.
Please punch me in the face. I would love if you punch me in the face. Okay, you can get fucked too.
All right?
Yeah, fuck you.
Those days are over.
Yeah, good. Thank God. Damn. I can see your ugly ass face everywhere. Damn.
That's nice.
I'll say that's arrested too.
Wow.
Please punch me in the face. I would love if you
He's saying he's gonna punch you in the face.
punch me in the face. Okay, you can get fucked too. Woo.
All right?
Yeah, fuck you.
Those days are over.
Yeah, good. Thank God. Damn. I can see your ugly ass face everywhere. Damn.
That's nice.
I'll say that's arrested too.
All right, so y'all see that, honey? Eric Adams is out here acting a hot damn fool. Child, what is wrong with y'all? New York City, what's wrong with y'all mayor? Well, he used to be mayor, all right? Y'all know he's a womanizer too. He got caught for spending money on his side pieces too. So that's probably why they threw his ass from up out of there. Let's get into this Corey Holcomb news, child. Because Lord, they about got to fighting up over there on his podcast. I said, hold up, wait a minute. Which y'all know his mouth is real slick anyway. But he had this other guy on his podcast. What's his name? Anton Daniels. Got into it with Corey Holcomb, child, on his podcast, and baby, they almost got to throwing blows. I was like, oh yeah, okay. I don't want to see two grown men get to fighting, but I mean, if you do, make sure the video is available because I want to see it. Okay, well, let's go ahead and take a look. Let's take a look, child. Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels almost threw hands, honey, after an argument about race on the 5150 podcast. Let's get into what they had to say, honey, because baby.
Getting into that.
You dancing around it. And that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. You doing the easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do.
No, homie, let me tell you something, homie.
I don't tell you.
I don't suck dick.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
So fix
you doing
that.
it right now.
I don't suck
dick,
homie.
You doing it right now.
Homie, Believe me when I tell you, I don't
Believe me
do
when I
that.
tell you,
I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same
Let's
energy
switch
you give me.
Let's
No,
switch seats.
no.
Let's switch seats.
I'm with it.
Hold on. I don't do no dick sucking shit. I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick shit.
I don't give a fuck about none of
Well,
this
I
shit
tell you
right
what.
now.
Watch that dick sucking. That'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no.
You say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You think I
Okay,
give a
but
fuck about what you
that
talking about,
gay
nigga?
shit. Oh, you
I
go.
don't give a fuck about what you talking
Hey,
about.
homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put
You
no
switching
dick
seats
sucking
don't mean
shit.
to me.
Don't put no
I'm
dick
from
sucking on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit
Say
right
I
now.
suck a dick.
Here, right now.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No. I
don't do no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But
We
you're not
good.
bossing up on me.
Yo,
We good. I did already. I don't do dick
We can put
sucking
the
shit.
microphone right down,
Yo.
right now, and go on back. I don't give a fuck about
no,
this shit.
sir.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
got a
You
question
running your
for
mouth.
Anton.
I don't do
You
no
doing
dick
this shit for
sucking
the
shit.
internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want
I'll
to say
show
Anton,
you I ain't doing it for the internet.
if you want to say Anton,
I'm saying,
listen, don't
I'ma let
disrespect
you
me like
finish.
that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that. I'll respect you, but don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm gonna extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how would it
Call this nigga out his name.
Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get respected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No, this
because
my
I take-
show.
That's
This
cool.
my
That's
show.
cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me dick sucking. I don't dick suck, my nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't dick suck.
I'm gonna get back to the conversation. Ain't no, cause you ain't gonna do shit. Cause you're not gonna do
Come
shit.
at me with that dick suck.
You're not gonna
Come
do
at me with again, nigga.
We can go out back right now.
Fuck I am.
We can go out back right now. I'm with it.
I bet you won't say that shit.
We can go out back.
I'm sorry. He said we can go out back and you're still sitting down. And you done switch chairs and all that. Okay. He's inviting you outside to handle what needs to be handled. And Corey, you still sitting your ass there, Mr. Like to beat women. So you can box up on women and fight women, but this grown ass man just invited you outside because he's known for slapping women around. But this grown ass man just invited you to go outside to fix whatever needs to be fixed, and you still sitting down. Why is that?
I got money for all this. Whatever.
I got money too. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Hey,
No, it's just not respect.
I ain't falling for that. I ain't falling. Darlene, get out the way. Don't get in the way of two niggas. Let me tell you something, homie. I ain't got to go out back right now because we got to go out back to lead this motherfucker. But I'm saying that dick sucking shit, watch that. That's all I'm saying. And if I don't say it how you like
If you want to
okay,
get back to the
but
conversation, we can get back to the conversation.
But just know,
I'm not
ain't
listening
no
to none of that
dick
shit,
suckers
bro.
up here, nigga.
I'm not listening to none of that shit. If you want to get back to the conversation,
Long as you
we can
know.
get back to the conversation.
Long as you know.
Bro, you not
Because that ain't
that tough.
Bro, that's a lot, right? That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, what do y'all think? Corey Holcomb is his comedy is very controversial. I don't like the way he speak on women. I feel like he has that bully type of commentary in jokes. Okay, I don't find him funny. I told you guys, my husband and I went to a show where he was actually there were some other comedians. And he was not funny. He was just like picking people out of the crowd to say crazy things about their shirt or shoes or whatever the case may be. He was just like going in on people, and it just was not funny. But he almost got handled on his own show here, and this almost went left very, very quickly. But what do y'all think about this situation? He said you could dance around it and even ask old boy to switch chairs so he can get in his face and scream some more. But then when it was time for him to go back there and start thumping, he didn't want to do that. He want to sit there talking about he got some money. Anybody asked you about no damn money? He said bring the ass, and you didn't do it. So that tell me everything need to be told. You'll fight a woman, but when it comes to a man, no energy. But let's continue. I saw a comment I want to go back and look at because hold on. Let me go back. Let's go back. Let's see. Let me take my trigger down. All right, trigger off. All right, let me look at this comment right quick before I go. Let's see. I've been subscribed a long time, but I had to comment because, oh, child, the ghettos is not you and the community, but what were witnessed. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, now. Let me just scroll through. Make sure everybody acting right. Nobody cutting up, child. Because I don't want to be snapping on nobody on a good old Wednesday, huh? All right, let's get back to the show. All right, everybody good. Everybody good. Y'all go ahead and comment on that. Let's get into this next topic now. I'm going to go ahead and be honest with y'all. Some of this stuff I be knowing about, but I don't say shit because, of course, you know, we kind of talk. When I say we, I mean like content creators. Like we kind of talk behind the scenes, off the record. A lot of times we don't talk about things when it's time for shit to come out because sometimes we sworn to secrecy. As my ass was with this whole Stormie Steele situation. Let me go ahead and pull it up. I've known about this for almost a week. Okay, I've known about this for almost a week. Hold up. Oh, here you go. It's gonna put it up here. They just announced it today. I already knew about the shit. I ain't say shit about it because I was told not to say nothing about it. So that's how I am. You tell me a secret, baby, it's safe with me. All right, until it's time to talk about the shit. So apparently, since it's all over the blogs now, we can talk, right? So OWN has greenlit Bell Collective for the Birmingham segment. All right, starring former Love and Marriage Huntsville star Stormie Steele. All right, so y'all know she kind of had a little pushback. She and Melody, they were bumping heads on the show. And she just wasn't received. She was bumping heads with Tisha as well. They didn't receive her because I think, you know, maybe her star was climbing. I don't know what it was. Stormie had a lot going on. All right, Stormie had a lot going on. It was just like an uncomfortable space. But she wound up leaving the show to focus on her business. And I feel like she's always been a favorite of Carlos. I just feel like that. I feel like she's always been a favorite of Carlos. And I feel like he's just kind of had her waiting in the wings to create something to put her on there to help push her in her business and all of the things. He likes Stormie, okay? He loves Stormie. Kind of like how he did when he first brought out Love and Marriage Huntsville, when he had Melody on the show as the star. He liked Stormie in that way too. And I feel like he wanted to have two strong presence on the show, Stormie and Melody. And of course, there's going to be a clash in that. The two of them used to be friends when Stormie first came on the show. But as people start to grow and become more successful, obviously Melody was the star of Love and Marriage Huntsville, and she was not going to allow anybody else to come in and sit in her throne chair. So of course Stormie had to get the fuck off. But let's go ahead and get into this. It seems like Stormie will be like superheading the new Bell Collective for Birmingham. Okay, so let's get into that because you know she is from Alabama originally, anyway, right? Or Mississippi. She's from one of them, child. But anyway, let's get into it. According to Reality Entertainment TV, OWN is expanding the Bell Collective franchise with Bell Collective Birmingham. The show features former Love and Marriage Huntsville star Stormie Steele as she connects with successful women in Birmingham, aiming to enhance the city's beauty and influence. Stormie will work with various allies, including CFO Amber Jones, entrepreneur Tiffany Jones, marketing strategist Funmi Ford, model and marketer Sonetta Hawkins, and talent manager Kala Inman. As for the original Bell Collective, the show will return Friday, February 13th, right before Valentine's Day. Okay. So what do y'all think about that? Yeah, so they are expanding the Bell Collective franchise into Birmingham now. Okay. Yeah, what y'all think about that? Because they already had a Mississippi one. Yeah. So they already have the Mississippi one. So Birmingham, child. Birmingham. They will have the Birmingham one. What do y'all think? Y'all can sound off. Okay. Yeah, she's going to Birmingham. She going to Birmingham, so burn, as Wanda call it, burn my ham. Burn my ham. Let me stop. I ain't about to start it. Move it over. It's like my stuff to be in order, honey. While we're talking about Bell Collective, they are they're actually coming back. The original Bell Collective is actually coming back. You guys know they take a little break and then they come back. I'll be honest with you. I don't feel the show is going to be as great as it was without Akeisha on there. And so Gucci and JJ, I don't feel like it's going to be that good. I enjoyed them being on the show, but Carlos, you ran them off, child. You allowed your people to run them off. But as you guys can see, February the 13th, she will be back. She will be back, guys. She will, Bell Collective will be back for season 6 premiere. All right. Let's go ahead and look at there's a promo video. Let's go ahead and check that out too while we're on it. Let's get all the Bell Collective news out the way so I ain't got to spin the block. Yes. All right, so Reality Entertainment TV, thank you. I thought some recent pictures of Letitia Pearson. I don't know if she's doing the Ozempic or whatever, but it looks like she trimmed down a little bit. Most recent pictures look like she kind of lost a little weight. So great for her. Okay. She's still not my favorite, but shout out to her for losing weight because I want everybody to be healthy. Okay. But let's go ahead and get into this trailer for the new season for Bell Collective. Let's go.
The Bells are back with a new season. Since the reunion, things they've changed.
Oh, Maria, I'm so sorry. I want to be celibate.
Oh, you sound crazy as hell.
Gas lighting at its finest. There's nothing with me and Letitia. Everything you're saying is.
Bell Collective, new season. Friday, February 13th at 8/7 Central. The Bells are back with a new season. Since the reunion, things they've changed.
Oh, Maria, I'm so sorry. I want to be celibate.
Oh, you sound crazy as hell.
Gas lighting at its finest.
You're going to be celibate because you know your man step out and cheat every season. So what the hell, right? What the hell? Why you telling your husband you want to be celibate when this nigga you already know is out here? Last season, he was crushing up on another girl. Okay, and you sitting up there crying like a bitch. And now this season, you telling him you going to keep the coochie away from him when you already know he going to step out? Girl.
There's nothing with me and Letitia. Everything you're saying is.
Bell Collective, new season. Friday, February 13th at 8/7 Central.
All right, well, I'll be there, right? I like a little girl fight or whatnot. So, shout out to them. Shout out to them for coming back. I've been watching Bell Collective since first season, so I will be watching. Even though some of my faves are not there. Y'all know JJ and them are not on the show anymore. That's unfortunate, but we'll see what it gives. All right, let's move along. It appears that Nene Leakes and Andy Cohen are still growing their friendship. I love that for them. Andy is kind of bigging up Nene because she is going to be making an appearance back on Ultimate Girl Trip. This would be her first season, so she will be back on Bravo. And hopefully that will open the door to other things Bravo for her. Okay, so it says that the new series in the latest evolution of Ultimate Girls Trip, following fan favorite housewives from across the franchise as they travel through some of the most iconic locations on Real Housewives history while celebrating 20 years. That's great. Of the franchise. Okay, so let's go ahead and listen to some things. Andy Cohen is talking. He's also mentioning Nene and how he's pretty much happy that she's back and that she's needed. So that's great to hear him saying that after a lawsuit was filed where they were trying to say that he was, racist or whatever. So shout out to them for being able to iron this mess out so Nene can come on back and work under Bravo again. Let's go.
Maybe, but I saw that Nene is returning.
She's going to be making an appearance.
That is so surprising to me.
She's going to be when we go to Atlanta, she's going to be there.
You know who's going to be real happy about that?
Who?
The Queens. Just
yeah.
I mean, they love her so much.
Yeah, no, people are really happy about it. Yeah. Listen, we are
classic.
We are going to be celebrating 20 years of Housewives.
Incredible.
And it would be hard not to without her.
I can't wait to see her back on.
And so I'm happy that I'm happy about it.
When does that show air?
When does it air?
Like summertime?
I don't think that I can say.
Like around which season?
I don't.
Spring, summer, fall, summer?
Yeah, spring, summer,
winter,
September,
fall.
Spring, summer. Yeah. Anyway, so I will be revealing the principal cast of Real Housewives Ultimate Road Trip.
And when you say
girls,
okay, so road trip, they're going from town to town.
They're going from town to town. A group of about 7 or 8 gals
RV
is going to be going from town to town.
In what?
And then just not of your concern.
Well, it's a road trip.
No,
Are they taking a rickshaw?
Just more will be revealed.
A VW
and
bus?
Then there will be, in total, I think you may wind up by the end of the series seeing 60 of your housewives' friends, something like that. So there's going to be a lot. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be so good. I'm really excited about this. The more all of the meetings we've had about it, I mean, we are just so excited. For those of us who've produced this show for so long, we're going back to the very beginning.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
So it's going to be really good. It's going to be really positive. Going from town.
Okay, so y'all see that Nene would be back, honey. Okay, she'd be back with her blonde wig or whatever. So shout out to Nene. Shout out to Nene. Thank you for coming on back, honey. All right, we'll take it, Nene. We'll take it because we do kind of miss Nene. Some of us, because some of y'all just like, girl, no, fuck that. We don't want to see no damn Nene. But shout out to Nene for being able to come back. All right. Yeah, girl, we'll take it. All right. So moving right along, let's get on to the next topic. There we got that. We got that. All right, so let's go ahead and play this for y'all. I kind of touched on this morning. Let's get into Heavenly upset because Simone looking up everybody's damn business. All right, I want you guys to get the visual and hear what was said. I told y'all this morning that Simone looking up everybody's shit on the show. All right, and she was like, "Yeah, I do it because y'all hoes get on here lying about get on national television and lying about what y'all have and what y'all doing and etc." So yeah, I'm gonna look y'all shit up so y'all can blast y'all on TV. So Heavenly feels a way about that. Let's get into it. So Simone Whitmore responds to Heavenly saying that she looks up information about the Married to Medicine cast. Let's get into it.
That's why I kept saying Simone was a hater, because I don't know if it came up yet. Simone looking people's stuff up. Did they talk about that yet?
So is this true? The burning question is this. Is it true that Simone looks up information on people?
Absolutely. I will tell you this. She looked up my house, right? And she said, your house is worth this, but it ain't her looking it up. It has to be Cecil, because I know Simone cannot go through MLS and look it up. She's not doing it. It's Cecil doing it, right? I'm going to just say what it is. She's not going to say it's Cecil, but I promise to God it's Cecil. Okay. So she said, your house is worth this. And I said, Simone, I have 47 acres. That means I have 3 addresses. Did you look up all 3 addresses? Oh, no, I didn't look up. Well, bitch, go back. You know what I'm saying? She looked at Contessa stuff. She looked up that new building Contessa was bragging about. Not bragging, but she told us she bought a new building, right? I'm happy for her. Anything somebody get real estate they can appreciate, I'm happy for them. If they, you know what I'm saying? If they like it, I love it. Contessa bought a building. She already got her house, right? Beautiful house in, in a nice area. She bought the building. Simone looked the building up and told all of us that Contessa was lying. She did not own that building. Simone had the address wrong. So my whole thing is, listen, so we were talking about it. We were kicking like, Simone, you looking up people's shit, but it's wrong, right? And then Simone said, well, I look up quiet shit. If you give me the VIN number, I look up that Rolls Royce because I want to see who name it's in. So, I'm a messy bitch. So I told her. Yes, I told her.
Now, what kind of friend are you, Heavenly? Because you were saying in the other interview that you did with Carlos, when he asked you something about Quad and King, and I was not going to talk about that because that's my girl, that's my home girl. I will not throw my girl under the bus. But then you're going to give the VIN number for her to look it up because your nosy ass want to know the real owner of the car as well. That's how I feel. Like, how you sit on there and you can't tell Carlos or answer anything as related to Quad and King, because that's your homegirl, that's your girl, you looking out for her, and it's like girl code. But then when Simone asks you, who really don't even care for Quad like that, and that's supposed to be your friend, mind you. So when she asked you for the damn VIN number for that damn car, you don't up and gave her the VIN number to go look up so she can find out who the real owner of the car is, which we all know is not Quad. So you a messy ass bitch too, right? That's what it gives, girl. Let's continue.
But they messy too. They start talking about my son, and Simone set her ass up and they say, yes, it's true. So they be mad at me for telling it, but they not mad at themselves for doing it. I'm tired of trying to be friends with people that's not really my friend.
Now, Quad, I did see a video where they were saying Simone did have Cecil, which is her husband. He is a real estate agent. I told y'all that this morning, where he was looking up properties as well and giving Simone information, right? I mean, I don't know if he's supposed to be doing that. But yeah, so they said that Cecil was kind of helping her be a little messy by looking up some shit on his laptop with certain properties. But we did see on the show where Contessa was bragging about that was, their new building. They bought a new building and all that. But then to find out that, I don't know if it's not theirs or what, from what she was saying, it might have been the wrong address. I don't know. Am I going to look it up? I don't care as much. Okay. I don't be caring about people's business like that unless it's, related to a topic that I'm talking about and I need to do that. But Heavenly, I don't feel like you're a great friend either. I feel like you messy, and I feel like you are just as messy as Simone and the rest of the girls on the show, if not messier. If Quad is supposed to be your friend, I don't think she would appreciate knowing that you hanging around her and looking at VIN numbers on her cars and taking it back to the enemy so they could pull up her shit and look at her business. I don't think she would like that as her friend. Okay, I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's why I kept saying Simone was a hater, because I don't know if it came.
I don't think it's that Simone is a hater, and I said that also this morning. I don't feel like Simone is a hater. I just feel like she's just fucking nosy. Why would she need to hate? I mean, a hater is somebody who envy what you have and want to be you and have what you have. I don't think that that's the issue. I think Simone drives very nice luxury cars. She has 2 homes that are paid for, as I said before. She has a very good job. She also get a Bravo check just like you on the show. She probably get more because she's been on there longer than you. But I don't know. I don't see her being jealous per se. I just think she's a nosy ass bitch who want to know everybody's damn business because she ain't got shit else to do. And she's unhappy at home with her own damn husband. But that's what I think. Y'all can sound off on that. Okay. I still like you, Simone, with your what they call her, what Mariah call her, the Easter Bunny. I was like, Mariah. Now I love Mariah. Mariah called Simone the damn Easter Bunny because y'all know her teeth. But child, I said, listen, Simone, I need you to calm it down because you should not be this damn nosy, okay? Like, go deliver some babies, go do a few pap smears and all that shit. But stop looking up VIN numbers and people's addresses and shit. Like, that's too much. Let's get into this. Shout out to Housewives of a Housewife, where they are talking about these damn divorce papers and divorce records and whatnot with Kandi and Todd. Let's see what they got to say over here on Carlos King messy ass show with Dustin. Let's see what Dustin and Claudia got to say because I know they're gonna go in. Let's get into it.
Kandi Burruss is a fucking celebrity. Okay, she was on Bravo for years. Prior to that, she was already made. Okay, of course, and she's also currently starring on Broadway in & Juliet, which means that she has something to talk about in the press. And of course, when she goes on these press tours to promote the things that she's working on, they're going to ask her about the divorce. So to me, it was I'm not an attorney, so maybe I'm speaking out of turn here, but it seemed like a lazy swipe to make to me that, oh, she's been talking to everybody about the divorce and I haven't said anything. No one's really tapped your shoulder, Todd, outside of messy, gossipy, internet ass blogs and shit, I'm sure, to get a quote or an interview. We haven't seen him sit on anybody's couch, be on anybody's talk show with something to promote. And according to what Kandi put out, Todd's not working. And honestly, I believe that may be why I assume, or I don't think it's unreasonable to suggest that may be one of the catalysts for them getting a damn divorce. Kandi Burruss is
Carlos so fucking messy because Carlos is supposed to be very, very good friends with Todd. They used to work together and produce together on Bravo before Carlos got fired, right? They used to work together on Bravo. Todd was also working in production as well during the time that Carlos King was on the show when that whole messy fight almost happened when Nene and all them on the show with Kim and all them. Like, all them were on the show. So they are very, very good friends. So it's crazy to me how they kind of drag. I get it though. Carlos, if you're trying to be a blogger, which I don't know why, but you got to be fair in your commentary. So I get that as related to Kandi and Todd because it is a hot topic. So even if you guys are friends, let me backtrack on my own self. You kind of do have to be fair. And I said it the other day, like, I'm not biting my tongue. If I'm cool with someone and I have to talk about a topic, as painful as it is, I'll be as respectful as I can. If it's somebody that I really do like or see it for, but I still have to be, cutthroat about what's going on because my viewers, they want to know the truth. They want to know how I really feel. And my commentary, they want true commentary on a topic. So I get why Carlos is kind of sitting back and kind of letting Dustin kind of tear into Todd's ass because it's kind of needed in this moment. So I kind of get it. But shout out to Housewives from a Housewife. What y'all think about that? Let's move along. Erica Dixon from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. She sits down with an interview. She talks about how her dad didn't even like Lil Scrappy when she first met him. He didn't really have no goals or ambitions except to be a rapper. Now, y'all know how parents feel about that. When you take your significant other to go and meet your parents, and they say, oh, what is it that you do? Oh, nothing. I'm going to be a rapper. They immediately side eye you like, okay, this nigga here, yeah, I don't know about him. He probably ain't the one, right? But let's get into what Erica Dixon had to say. She said that my dad despised my relationship with Scrappy. Goes on to say that sometimes your parents' disapproval is rooted in protection, right? Not judgment, according to Erica Dixon. Let's get into what she had to say because I pulled up this interview. Shout out to Vault Powers, okay?
My dad despised him. I mean, from the beginning, when I first met him, my dad was like, you have so much going on. Like, who is this dude? And, at that time, like, he was like, okay, I don't want to work. I'm like, so what do you want to do? He was like, I want to be a rapper. I'm like, you sure? Like, we got to go to church and pray about this. We went to Bible study. He writing rap. We got to pray. We got to take this to the altar. He writing raps in church. I was like, we got to pray about this. But everybody was so against it. And my dad was like, that ain't no real career. Like, that ain't, stable. And I'm like, Dad, like, at least he's trying to do something. And then when his career jumped off, my dad was like, you know what? well, shut me up.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, see?
Yeah.
So then, he came around and he was like, yeah, he all right. So they've been cool ever since. My dad.
But I know he wasn't happy with the whole breakup and how Scrappy wound up doing her, and how Scrappy was actually living in her house but was messing around with Shay Johnson. And at one point in time, Shay Johnson was paying for things for Scrappy and renting him cars, all while he and Erica Dixon were together. Y'all know Erica, she worked, I think, like as a nurse or something like that off the record, in addition to being on the show. But Scrappy was pretty much a leech, where he was jumping from woman to woman, where they were taking care of him. Like I said, at one point he was living with Erica. He didn't have no car. He didn't have shit. Even though he was a rapper, he was on the show. Like, he didn't have a damn thing going on. But he would seek out women that kind of had their lives together, and that's how he would get by having them rent cars for him or rent apartments. I know Shay Johnson said that during the time they were on the show that she was messing with him low key on the side, and she was paying rent for and putting apartments in her name for him to have a place to film once he started having a lot of issues with Erica Dixon, and she kept putting him out. So he had to have a place to film for, camera crew to come there. So he started messing with Shay Johnson, and she went and put an apartment in her name for Scrappy so that production would have a place to go and film him. So yeah, he's been a bum ass nigga. But what y'all think about that? Moving right along. So let's get into Tamar Braxton out here wishing death upon folk, child. I said, no, you're not. No, ma'am, you're not. Okay. Maybe that's the bipolar side coming out of her. Let's find out. I hear that wishing death upon someone. Okay. Shout out to It's On Site. Now, Tamar Braxton responds after a TikToker questions her parenting, TikTok lives, and who she allows around her son. Now, she do be having a lot of people around her kid. She does. She have a lot of guys around her son. All right, that white guy. She had, what's his name? JR. The guy before that with the predator braids. Like, Tamar be having a lot of guys around her son. I don't know how Vince feel about that, but yeah, she kind of do. But everybody's gonna have an opinion when you put shit on the internet. And I said it the other day, you cannot get mad for people having an opinion when you give them when you open the door to your home and you click that go live button. And you showing your son and you showing your surroundings and what you're doing. Don't get mad at people for having an opinion when you put people in your business. I always say that. Don't put me in your business if you don't want me to talk about it. As a blogger, that's my job. If I see a discrepancy there, I'm going to talk about it. I mean, I might have to occasionally drag you as well because that's a part of the job, right? But let's get into what she had to say. All right, so this says that, let me go ahead. So it said that Tamar just let anybody in her house around her son, and she's begging for TikTok gifts. Oh, not gifts, girl. So as you guys can see that, so this person here, Psychology says that Tamar Braxton begging for gifts and friends. Oh, not gifts and friends. So Tamar says, what is that? I'm gonna play it because it says it because they blocking out too much shit. Let's go.
Go die in a car crash. Seriously, this has gone too far.
So she's telling somebody to go die in a car crash. Seriously, this has gone too far. Huh? Is it ever that serious where you want to see some person be unalived in a freaking car crash? Tamar?
Tamar was responding to this post that I put up saying that, damn, Tamar basically let anybody in her house. The other night, Saucy Santana was doing a live from Tamar's bathroom. And I'm like, damn, did you learn any lessons? So I wrote that post. And I ain't about to even go there. Because this is the same person that came on Beyonce's internet and told us that somebody mysteriously went inside her apartment and beat her all up in her mouth and knocked out all of her front teeth. Girl. Call your therapist.
Go die.
Wow. So that's a little read down, right? So according to It's On Site, it said that Tamar Braxton made it clear that she did not appreciate a TikToker's commentary about her personal life. Girl, you're a public figure. Get out of here. Now, after a video surfaced questioning Tamar's parenting, her TikTok lives, and said that and who she allows around her son, Tamar jumped into the comments with a response that many felt crossed the line. All right. She's telling this person to go die in a car crash said, seriously, this has gone too far. Yeah, it has gone too far. When you start saying something like that, when you wish death upon someone, you better, I mean, because you don't want those words to come back on you, girl. It's called karma. All right. I don't wish it upon you, but you got to be careful what you put out there, because the same thing you put out can come back on you as well. As much as you be outside, baby, you don't want nobody crashing into you, okay? And then you be out here looking crazy because you spoke that out into the atmosphere that you wanted somebody to pass away in a damn car crash. It's really never that serious. Like, maybe not be on social media as much telling your damn business, and people would not have, you know, or feel like they have the right to go and speak upon it, right? I'm gonna talk about it. If I see the shit, I'm gonna talk about it. But what do y'all think about it? I feel like she kind of went a little far with that, okay? I really felt like she went too far. But as she always does. Let's continue, all right? We haven't talked about Nipsey Hussle in a while. Y'all know he passed away some years ago. I'm still shocked and appalled by that shit, baby. That was very, very shocking. But the guy who pow-powed him, of course, has already been convicted. I think he's getting life or already got life or something like that. But Nipsey Hussle brother, Black Sam, who looks just like him, reveals what he believes happened the day that Nipsey Hussle lost his life. This young man here, you guys remember the video, like it just continues to play vividly in my mind because I've seen it so many times, because I had to keep watching it to see, like, did I miss something? But they were just all standing outside of their business there. And old boy came up through an alley. He had a pow-pow on him, and he kind of snuck up on Nipsey and a few other of the homies and just started pow-powing. And Nipsey Hussle lost his life right there in the fucking parking lot by this person here dressed in orange on our screen. Out of jealousy, he wanted him to put him on by way of mixtape, okay? He is a part of the gang, but he wanted Nipsey to put him on, and I think Nipsey was like, yeah, nah, you know, probably told him no. And he felt a way about that, or maybe he felt, you know, dissed or whatever, but he used that anger to double back. And he had a girl, like a getaway car, a girl that he, I guess, paid or asked to drive him to said location and sit in the alleyway while he ran up the alleyway to go unalive these people, to jump back in that same car, which I don't realize why I don't understand why she wasn't charged as well, because getaway drivers are just as guilty as the person who pulled the trigger. But at the end of the day, he was found guilty. They did capture him, and they were like, but sir, thank God they got you up out the streets, because a lot of people were ready to come for his head for unaliving Nipsey. Nipsey was loved a lot in the streets down there. Okay, he was also part of the gang as well. But let's get into his brother Black Sam speaking on what he feels happened. All right, says that Nipsey's brother Black Sam reveals what he believes really happened the day they lost Nipsey. Let's get into it. He looked just like Nipsey. Oh my God.
Left. They say came back with a red shirt on, tiptoed through the alley, and went right and started shooting. So to me, that's premeditated. Mm-hmm. Number one, there's no red shirts in the hood. You can't buy no red shirt. No liquor store sell no red shirt. Number two, when a nigga come through the alley with a red shirt, that's the throw off. Or the Bloods did it, or the Inglewood families did it, or the BPS. That's the throw off, red shirt. So for me, he felt he was supposed to do a job, or somebody sent him or whatever, and he was nervous. He was supposed to hit that alley with that red shirt immediately. But he didn't do that. He came in and he wanted to check the scene. He wanted to make sure he wasn't getting into a shootout. That's my thoughts on it. And can't nobody tell me nothing about that, because it just don't make no sense. It's not random, you know. I know Hustle. You know, ain't nobody gonna say nothing crazy to Hustle. There was no argument, you know. There was no sense of threat, you know. And it's broad daylight, man, and it's, you know, a lot of unanswered questions, man. Left. They say came back with a red shirt on.
As random as what the public thought it was. Nip seen somebody, Eric, and talked, and
I mean, you know, he already got convicted. So for me, without going into too many details, somebody come to the shop. They know when Hustle pull up, we in the doorway. You're gonna see me with a hoodie on, and I got a pistol on me. You're gonna see one of the team members in the hoodie in the doorway with a pistol. That's protocol when Hustle pull up. So it's Sunday, it's busy. Why the niggas in there didn't follow the protocol? I wasn't there. Why they didn't follow it? Maybe they was fucking around helping the customer, doing some fucking customer service. This is what I'm thinking, trying to transition into some legitimate, just selling clothes. But nobody was in the doorway. And from my understanding, no boy walked up with no shirt on first to check the scene, because he know what's going on in that parking lot. And had a conversation, probably seen nobody was in the doorways, checked Hustle had on shorts, checked everybody else.
As random as what the public thought it was.
When I saw the video, I felt like it was planned. The way he kind of snuck up, the way he kind of ran up, and they just out there chilling, just talking, having conversation, which they probably have done that a million times. And he kind of, like he said, he did scope out the scene. And if you looked at the video, like he kind of snuck up on the side and he came in and just walked up too. Like he should not have been able to walk through that alleyway and literally walk up to Nipsey. He was literally like this to Nipsey. Like Nipsey is here. He was like this. There's no fucking way he should have been able to walk up that close to that man in that parking lot and fire off on him the way that he did. So somebody did drop the ball. Whoever was supposed to be out there, the lookout guy, whoever was supposed to have their heat on them to be able to make sure no shit like that ever would have popped off, that man probably be here today. But then again, I mean, everybody's time, you know, when your time is up, that's kind of how you have to look at it. But it's unfortunate that it had to be that way. I feel like had everyone done what they were supposed to do, as his brother said, he probably could have been saved. But then again, if somebody's got, you know, a hit on your life, it kind of don't matter no more, right? The way the streets work is if they have a hit on your life, it's like, wherever they find you, okay? If they don't get you today, then they wait till tomorrow. If they don't get you tomorrow, like it's always forever up and stuck. If they don't get you today, 6 months from now, they still looking for you. Like that's just how it is when the boys and the street boys put a hit on your life. That's just how it is. So it's unfortunate that the man lost his life that day. He was a father. He was going to be a husband to Lauren London. They were together in a relationship. It's sad. It's very sad. His parents love him. His brother, he was very close to his brother, obviously. So I can tell you where I was the day that I found out this shit happened. I was just like, what? I went on every social media. Like I turned on the TV. I was like, you fucking kidding me? Like for somebody to just run up on this boy and do this. And I just sat there and watched the video over and over and over and over. I was like, there has to be something like missing here. But yeah, it was shocking. It's still shocking. Like the shit just happened yesterday. But rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. Like he just put that album out. It was like literally going places. So, and it's always that way when a person is like really doing well in their life, in their career, starting to take off and go places, shit like that happens. But it's unfortunate. Prayers up for the family, because I know they're still feeling it. I mean, even though time go, you know, the time does heal, but sometimes, you know, it takes time. It takes time when you lose a loved one, especially to pow violence, right? Let's continue on now. These two people I'm pulling up on my screen, they should have never been married. I keep saying, girl, go get the D and go home. Do not be committing to marry somebody like Safari. Anyway, girl, why would you marry Safari and have children with him, girl? Why would you be expecting this man to be a husband to you? All right. Like, did you not see his track record on Love and Hip Hop? I don't know why people be thinking that they WAP is so special that they can change a man, honey. If he's a dog over there, bitch, he's a dog over here. If he's a dog back there, 9 times out of 10, he's gonna be a roof back here. So Erica Mena, I do not feel any type of sorry for you, girl, for getting yourself in this situation with this clown right here. All right. But Erica Mena, honey, she walks away with major court win after a judge reportedly orders ex-Safari to cover half of their children's expenses, as he should. They have 2 children together. You wanted to marry this girl and have babies. You shouldn't have done that. At one point, he was not helping her financially. She's been talking about it all over social media. So let's go ahead and get into it. Safari, you know you got to pay child support, sir. All right. Even though you don't like her ass, and I know she's probably the hardest person to deal with, but you still got to take care of your kids. All right. Don't take it out on them. Right. She is crazy. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. When a bitch get a ladder and come to your house and climb a ladder to climb over a wall to come in your house to get in your face to argue with you, that's a new level of crazy, right? That is, I probably have my level of crazy. Everybody got a level of crazy. I ain't just say myself, but everyone has a level of crazy. But never ever have I walked up to somebody's house holding a freaking ladder and put said ladder on their fence, climbed over that ladder to go into their yard, to go into their house to get in their face like this, just to scream and yell at them. Like, that's crazy, right? But let's get into Erica Mena. For 2.5 years, and this is what she's saying. Shout out to Jasmine Brand. All right. For 2.5 years and counting, I've endured malicious filings, unnecessary legal attacks, and intentional financial pressure, all while being the only consistent present parent for my 2 youngest children. The only one handling medical care, education, childcare, and the everyday cost of raising 2 grown children or growing children, as I have since the day they were born. Yesterday wasn't about revenge. It was about receipts, facts, and accountability. After years of intentional hardship and financial burden placed on me, I finally stood up for the expenses that I've carried alone. All right. Medical, childcare, education. She says that while parenting full-time and filing or filling in, what is that? Oh, filling in where effort, that makes sense. Presence and responsibility are by choice, repeatedly, consistently absent. So she pretty much took his ass, look like, for child support. Okay. Asking for help is not asking for too much. It's asking for what's right. Children have two parents, even when only one is consistently showing up. I agree. I am deeply grateful for my attorney, Lisa Weber. Unlike many, she wasn't doing the job, or unlike many, she wasn't doing a job. She was genuinely invested. She fought for what was right and stood firm on principle and led this case with integrity, precision, and moral clarity. When she gets so smart. Said that her dedication wasn't driven by compensation, but its fairness and truth. And after 2.5 years of patience and relentless work, it showed. Now, while yesterday was a victory, the reality remains that there is still an ongoing attempt to drastically reduce child support. Despite the fact that I remain the primary parent and carry the true financial weight of raising children, a weight that simply isn't understood when parenting is consistent, optional, or absent. My God, this is a 4-page letter. My God. Now, it's easy to understand or underestimate the cost of children that you don't actively raise, especially while always publicly flaunting luxury. There's that jab poking the bear. But children don't live off appearances. Said that they live off of stability, care, and responsibility. I've been choosing peace, but I will never choose silence when it comes to my children. Receipts spoke, accountability stood. Neglect didn't win. Okay. She says, thank you again, Lisa Weber Law, for yesterday's victory and fighting for my children. So it appears that she has gotten some child support or ordered child support on Safari for him to help take care of the children financially as he should. I'm not even mad at that because you wanted to be married to her. You wanted to have these kids. And then you decided after the kids got here, you didn't want to be there anymore. I hear he wasn't even there for the last child that was born, which is their son, because he was so bitter and mad at her. And I blame her as well because Erica Miller is crazy. Her mouth is reckless. Y'all know she got kicked off of the show for calling Spice a whole monkey, right? She called Spice a monkey and they fired her ass from the show and she ain't been back. But she is very reckless as well. The two of them are. It's like two train wrecks should never, ever be together. Them two, I was just like, girl, just sleep with this man and leave because, you know, word on the curb is that Safari is here with it. Okay, there. Yeah, that Safari is like hung like a horse out here. So she got that word, child. She was like, oh, I want to see and find out. And you took your ass over there and you got dickmatized and you fell in love. And now you see the nigga won't worth shit. Now you got 2 kids that he don't want to help you take care of. But the nigga got on a fur all year round. Fur in the summertime, fur in the wintertime, fur in the spring. Child, he don't give a hot damn. He got on shorts and a fur. Shorts and he got on a thong and a fur. This nigga wear fur every day, but you cannot pay child support and take care of your kids. Girl, yeah. So let's move along. All right, so Tisha Scott decided to show us the update on Bedrock, child, and it still ain't no windows in the bitch. So I'll go ahead and entertain it though. If they feel like they're improving, whatever, okay? He looked the same way from them damn Christmas pictures that y'all put up there where y'all standing out front, smiling with nails all in the ground. I said, y'all bitches out here stepping on nails for a Christmas photo? Girl, no. But let's go ahead and show y'all. It still ain't no windows, okay? Girl. Well, let me mute it because it's music. But here we go, child. We're entertaining, girl. I guess they got to take out the next loan so they can get the windows and finish it. Okay. They still stuck in the same place. So I hear they got to keep taking out loans in order to finish this damn house. So I guess when they get done, I hope it be beautiful, girl. I mean, from the layout, from what we see, you know, from the floor plan, it look like it's going to be a big old house or whatever. So maybe they got to take out one more good loan so they can go ahead and get this shit finished because they only been on this shit for 40 years and 40 nights. Shit. I ain't never known to take that long for no damn house to be built. And I've seen several houses be built. I told y'all it's a townhome complex not far from my house, like probably 10, 20 minutes from my house. Bitch, they had that shit. I drove by. It was like they were clearing the land. And when I went back by there, like a few months later, I would have said about a good maybe 5-6 months. Damn, they had like damn near a whole community. So I know if they could build almost a whole community of townhomes, bitch, y'all can have a house built in 6 to 8 months. Okay. Y'all just ain't got the money. That's what it is. I mean, be mad at me. I don't give a damn. That's the truth. Y'all ain't got the money. So That's the update. It still ain't no damn windows. They still haven't put no walls in. Ain't no sheetrock up in the bitch yet. Like, I don't know. Maybe they ran out of money again. Who knows? Okay. Maybe they're waiting on the next season to start so Carlos can start issuing out more checks so they can damn finish the house. Okay. I don't know. But that's the update, child. And still ain't shit going on over there. All right, moving right along. Same shit was going on when they, taking them damn Christmas pictures. Let's get into the next topic, child. This is what I really wanted to talk about. Y'all ready for this shit? Because baby, y'all know when I get to digging. Baby, when I get to digging, okay, me, caramel, me. All right, girl, let me tell y'all what I found out today. All right, so I gotta switch these because we're gonna talk about it. There we go. All right, so now we got to look at this first. Malaysia, okay, Malaysia Lakeisha Pargo. Y'all know that's her name, right? So she goes by Malaysia because it's not its ghetto, right? But Malaysia Lakeisha Pargo from Basketball Wives, okay, she reveals something that made me go and dig up some information, right? 40 years or 40 nights. Yes, girl, 40 years and 14 nights, baby, okay? And a couple weekends, throw in a couple weekends. The bitch, they've been on their house forever. Forever. All right, so let's get to Malaysia Lakeisha Pargo, girl. All right, so she reveals something in this interview with Carlos King. Now, this interview is like a year old. How I missed this because I watched the interview, and y'all know I don't usually miss anything. But I missed where she said this one particular thing, which led me back to the Basketball Wives episode, the last episode that she was on when Jennifer Williams revealed that her house was in foreclosure, which upset Malaysia to where she wound up leaving the show completely. Okay, she didn't want to talk about it. She didn't want that to be her storyline. Nobody was supposed to know about that. Okay. But somehow Jennifer Williams found out, and it wasn't supposed to be brought on the show, but because she had a little beef behind the scenes with Jennifer used that in order to try to embarrass Malaysia. Now, let's go ahead and get into what Malaysia had to say. Then I'm going to tell y'all the real tea of what was really going on. Y'all ready? All right, now we're sharing. Let's make it bigger. And go.
Like what everyone didn't know is that for 3 or 4 years? 4 years, I think. 3 or 4 years, I would fly from Atlanta to LA every week twice. I would fly in on Wednesdays or like Tuesday nights and fly back home on Friday nights or Saturday mornings. I can't let nobody else raise my kids, whether it be my mama or not. My kids need to know that I am present and they very much depend on me. And so even with me not seeing my kids, I start being weird. And so I would fly back and forth. And so just never had a break for years. And so I was tired and I was in a stupid relationship that was taking me through it. I had a miscarriage during the situation.
You had a miscarriage on your last season?
Yeah. I was so stressed out.
You were pregnant?
I was definitely pregnant. What else? My mom was sick. I was going through it. And when I say that I was so broken, when I say that a real friend would have been able to look a person in their eyes and tell by the way that they speak, the way that they move, the spunk that they have, that this ain't the time.
Boom. Let's stop it there. That's all I need. Just that little piece. All right, so y'all ready to find out who she was pregnant by? Y'all ready for this? Jamal Bryant. She was dating Jamal Bryant during that time. Jamal purchased her a house in Atlanta. She moved from LA to Atlanta to be closer to and to be with Jamal. They were dating off the record. Okay. So she wound up getting knocked up. And allegedly, let's say allegedly, because I don't have the let's say hospital papers. But during that time, Malaysia was dating Jamal Bryant. So she just reveals in this interview, she was pregnant during the last episode where she decided to leave. Jamal purchased her a house. And when she and it's my, oh my God, really? I'm about to show y'all the receipts in a minute. But they were dating. They were dating during the last episode, and that was in 2023, was it? 2020, late 2022 going into 2023, when Malaysia decided she no longer wanted to be on the show, because after Jennifer Williams put that information out there about Malaysia's house going into foreclosure, Jamal was seeing someone else while he was seeing Malaysia. And Malaysia decided to break off the relationship, and then she wound up having a miscarriage as well. Okay, so Jamal being the person that he is, okay, he decided he wasn't going to pay the house anymore. Now, mind you, she had already left the show. She was staying in the house with her children. Jamal decided that he was not making any more payments on said house, which then the house went into foreclosure. All right. Jennifer Williams, only a few people of the cast knew about that. Evelyn knew about it, which she told Jennifer, and Jennifer, already having beef with Malaysia, decided to say that on the show, and it was never supposed to be said, because then the next thing would have been that Jamal would have been brought into that. And that is why Malaysia decided to leave, because she didn't want him exposed. He's a pastor, y'all know, this whole image of whatever. She was dating him off the record. Okay, just like he dated R&B singer Tweet. Y'all know he dated R&B singer Tweet as well while he was pastor, and he's been with a few women. Jamal's been with a few women, but he and Malaysia were dating. Let me play it one more time for you guys, and I'm gonna break this thing down, because I said, how the fuck did I miss this when I watched this? Like, all right, hold on. How the hell did I miss this? Hold on, was it 1? It's 10. I know the timestamp. Hold on. All right, let's start right here. Let's play it one more time.
Like what everyone didn't know is that for 3 or 4 years? 4 years, I think. 3 or 4 years, I would fly from Atlanta to LA every week twice. I would fly in on Wednesdays or like Tuesday nights and fly back home on Friday nights or Saturday mornings. I can't let nobody else raise my kids, whether it be my mama or not. My kids need to know that I am present, and they very much depend on me. And so even with me not seeing my kids, I start being weird. And so I would fly back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And so just never had a break for years. And so I was tired, and I was in a stupid relationship that was taking me through it. I had a miscarriage during the situation.
You had a miscarriage on your last season?
Yeah. I was so stressed out.
You were pregnant?
I was
She was stressed out because he was cheating on her. She was stressed out because there were several stories popping up where he was with several women. Let's go back. During that time, if you guys remember Monique, when she had her binder, Jamal was also flying with this one, because I remember they were having the Woman Die or Lose conference and all of this. Jamal was flying, and this other woman who was supposed to be a minister, he was also seeing her and another woman as well. So in addition to him being with Malaysia, he was also seeing other people, and she thought that she was in this exclusive situation with him. She started getting into reading her Bible, into the spirituality while she was with him, not realizing he was playing the fuck out of her like he was doing all the other women that he's ever been with. It would not surprise me if he's cheating on the woman he's married to now. It would not surprise me. Do you guys know? Let me go ahead and reveal some things. I told y'all I know him. Let me reveal some things, okay? Do you guys know? Well, y'all know he was married to Giselle from Real Housewives of Potomac. Do you guys know? Let me take y'all back to the episode where Giselle was asking Jamal to be on the show. And I know y'all remember, if you are fans of Real Housewives of Potomac, where they showed Giselle's father on the show. Giselle's father despises Jamal. Matter of fact, whenever Giselle and Jamal got married, Giselle's dad didn't even go to the wedding. Did y'all hear me? Giselle's dad didn't even go to the wedding. Who walks their daughter down the aisle at the wedding? The father, right? Giselle's father despised Jamal so much that he didn't even go to the fucking wedding. So on the show, when Giselle was telling her father that she was thinking about reconnecting with Jamal, the father said, "How dare you? He's making babies all over the place, and he has one on the way now." He was talking about Malaysia. He was talking about Malaysia. Malaysia was pregnant then, but it was kept this. She didn't want anybody on the show to know. She didn't want anyone to know because she was covering for him. She was keeping his image intact, just like the other woman in his congregation who got pregnant by him. And he was telling her, "You got to get an AB. You got to get an AB because this could ruin my image. They'll probably sit me down from being the pastor." I played for you guys the young woman who went to court in Texas that said that she also had a child by Jamal as well. And she talked about how when the relationship went bad, she had to move multiple times because she was going through hell with Jamal and his goons, where they were harassing the shit out of her. Every time she moved, they found her and harassed the shit out of her. Why? Because one, she would not drop the child support order against him. Yeah. Giselle was also covering for him because she knew she wasn't in a relationship with him. That was a part of her storyline. It was a part of her storyline. So Jamal coming on the show was helping her back. But at the end of the day, when she mentioned to him, and my mind went back to it, I said, oh, that's who her dad was talking about. You remember what I'm talking about? Her dad was so fucking mad when she said, Dad, me and Jamal are thinking about working things out and getting back together. He looked at her with such vitriol, like, bitch, how could you? Giselle was in like some kind of mental asylum because she had a nervous breakdown over Jamal because he cheated on her so bad. He cheated on her, and she said it on the show. Me and Jamal broke up because he was a cheater, pumpkin eater. That's all he did was cheat on her. So he get with these women, but then he always has somebody else in the wings. But during that time, whenever her father said, how could you, how dare you be with him? He has multiple children out there, and he has one on the way right now. He was talking about Malaysia. Yeah, he's talking about Malaysia. Yeah, they said that he was the Mr. Chocolate that Phaedra was also talking about as well, because it was said that he kind of had a little situationship allegedly with Phaedra. But that is who her father was talking about. Her, meaning Giselle, was Malaysia. Malaysia kept that pregnancy secret, and she did not reveal it to anyone but a couple girls on the show. And Evelyn was not supposed to open her big mouth, but she told Jennifer, and then Jennifer, having beef with her, blurted it out on the show. That's why your house, is that why your house is being foreclosed? And that pissed Malaysia off because no one was supposed to talk about it because it was connected to Jamal. Yeah, that's tea, ain't it? You heard her say it right here. We tell no lies over here. I told you I had some tea for y'all ass. Let me go back and listen to this. Let me play this shit one more again. Then I'm gonna move forward.
Twice. I would fly in on Wednesdays or like Tuesday nights and fly back home on Friday nights or Saturday mornings. I can't let nobody else raise my kids, whether it be my mama or not. My kids need to know that I am present, and they very much like depend on me. And so even with me not seeing my kids, I start being weird. And so like I would fly back and forth. And so just never had a break for years. And so I was tired, and I was in a stupid relationship that was taking me through it.
It was very stupid of her to be with him because he's been with multiple people. He was taking her through it. Just like the one young woman on the court video I showed you guys when she was in child support court. She said the same thing. He took me through it. He took me through it. That's what the woman kept saying. She said, I tried to get away from him. I could not get away from him. The lady said she had to move 3 or 4 times, and every time Jamal found her. This is who the fuck he is behind the scenes. And he get up there and want to do this whole preaching and trying to act like he's so holy and glorified. Even the father said that the man was a whore. I mean, even Monique called him Pastor Holy Whore. That's what she named him. Right? Oh my God. But so Malaysia was with child by him. Okay, that's who she's talking about. All right, so let's get into this next piece because this is definitely connected. Okay, so we always have to show a little receipt. Okay. Oh, I couldn't wait to tell y'all that. I was like, oh my God, how did I miss that? And I don't miss anything, girl. So I had to spend a block on that. Okay. Yes, honey, we had to spend the block. All right, so let's get into it. All right. So shout out to Atlanta Black Star, said that she doing what Tammy Roman did, said that Malaysia Pargo fans support her departure from Basketball Wives over Jennifer Williams' hurtful comment. Okay, let's read up on it. This was in 2023 when it was printed. All right, so Malaysia Pargo is closing the door on her Basketball Wives journey. Just told you guys why. Now, the 42-year-old mom of 3 joined the Los Angeles edition of the popular VH1 series back in 2011 until it ended in 2016. She returned on the original series during the 2017 revival. It goes on to say that, but after a recent fallout with Jennifer Williams, okay, and she getting her karma right now with that nigga she married to at Jackie Christie's Ponderosa. Y'all remember Jackie had that Ponderosa party, and Jennifer sat back and waited until Malaysia, because Malaysia got there last. She waited till Malaysia got there, and she let off on her and put her business out there about their house. So it goes on to say that Pargo is confidently making her her exit. Said that last week, Williams revealed unfortunate news about Pargo's home in Atlanta being foreclosed. Right? We tell no lies over here. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna put the link in here before I finish. You guys can go and look at the clip. All right. I'm not gonna play it here because I know I'm gonna have to edit it out. Anytime I play anything basketball wise, I have to edit it out. But I said in this week's episode that aired on February 27th, the ladies continued having discussions and debates about the big reveal and whether or not it was appropriate at the moment. Now, there was nothing to be remorseful about, since I don't care about the scenario or what the scenario is, Williams told Christy during their sit down. Now, Christy, which is Jackie Christie, attempted to explain how wrong she was for revealing Pargo's information and encouraging her to be respectful of each other when in a room together. Now, throughout their entire episode, the ladies continue bringing up Pargo's name in and her exchange with Williams in a different setting. Now, the CEO of Vanity World Clothing later met with Christy and Duffy. Y'all remember Duffy from the show toward the end of the episode, where she stated that she wished that Christy hadn't pushed Williams so hard to reveal what she said. So it's like Jackie didn't want to say it because she was trying to fix her relationship with Malaysia. So the information was given over to Jennifer, who had like this beef with her. She was happy to put that information oh girl, yeah, that's tea. I'm happy to put that shit out on TV and embarrass the fuck out of her. So she says, I'm not mad at you because I know who you are. And I know you did force the issue. She said, but I wish you wouldn't have done that, said Pargo, which is Malaysia. Okay. Said the reality star said that she's okay with never speaking to Williams again, which is Jennifer. Said, so we just let it be. Said in her confessional, producers asked Pargo if she felt she needed to Jennifer's gossip. I don't know what that is. To which she laughed and replied, nope, that's why I'm not. I maybe wanted to talk about the gossip. So she didn't want to talk about it again because she was covering for you know who. So she then dropped the bomb that she would not be coming back around the ladies anymore, which surprised and shocked Duffy and Christy into silence. She said, definitely not coming around that group of people. She says when Christy asked for clarification, she says, I'm not coming back permanently. So she permanently quit the show and she's yet to be back on the show ever again. But it's because Jennifer Williams revealed that her house was in foreclosure and everyone knew that that house was attached to Jamal Bryant because he was making the payments on said house. And once they had this falling out and Malaysia gave him pushback on him cheating on her, and you heard her say it was very toxic. That's when he decided he was not going to make any more payments. And by her not being on the show, she didn't have the income to keep the payments up and her house went into foreclosure. Okay. So that's the info on that. What do y'all think about it? Let me send y'all the clip, because the actual clip from the video where Jennifer actually says that on there is in this particular post. Okay, I don't want to play it on here because I don't feel like editing my video today. So if you want to go back and look at it at your leisure, that's the link. Okay, all right, that's the link. So let's move along. Did I have anything else? Was that my last topic? Damn sure was. I don't know why I thought I had something else. What do y'all think about the topics that we discussed? What do y'all think about the tea I just gave you guys? Okay. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about the tea that I dropped on y'all today about this pregnancy with Malaysia Pargo, honey, from Basketball Wives, and her having a miscarriage? Okay, she was so stressed out. I think he probably purposely stressed her out so that she would lose that baby, because he probably didn't want it to get out that she was pregnant by him. But she just told it in an interview with Carlos King that she was definitely pregnant and had a miscarriage because she was stressed out from being in a relationship that she shouldn't have been in. And everyone that knows who she was dating during that time, which was Jamal, okay, she moved from LA to be close to him, and that's it, and that's all on that. But let's get out of here, allegedly, hypothetically, maybe, and all of the things. But yeah, thank you guys so much for yeah, girl, that was tea. I told you I had some tea. All right, but yeah, so shout out to everyone in my chat. Shout out to my top flight mods, Tiffany Thomas, Rose Olmstead, and Truth TV Podcast as well. All right. Thank y'all for doing your due diligence of doing such a great job of modding. Okay. So really, we love you down. Love you guys too. Let me look at a couple comments before we get out of here. Somebody says surprise. All right. What else we got? Said Jamal said, who I missed it. Child, you gotta do the replay, honey, because girl, it's so juicy, honey. All right, let me see. Let's see. It says, hey, I was watching one of your other lives. Good afternoon, Cameron. Oh, okay. Everybody catching up. Thank you for catching up. Y'all, please don't forget to hit that like button as well. Somebody else said, girl, this was some tea, right? Y'all know we always have tea over here. Jamal is a busy man and is. Jamal been busy since he pastored in Baltimore, child. I done told y'all. I can tell y'all a whole lot of shit, okay? I can tell y'all some shit. Y'all be like, oh, what? Yes, girl, okay. Very interesting for sure. Yes, God, honey. Let's see. Oh, say y'all was typing too fast. Harriet said, girl, let me get this tip out there, girl. I said, our girl Camille don't play with. Oh, baby, let me tell y'all something. All right, I told y'all I had some shit to tell y'all, but I had to go back and spend a block on that damn interview because I was like, hold up. And she said it right here. She was pregnant. Let me find out she was pregnant. But she said it out of her own mouth. She was pregnant. Said, I know he be cheating on that way. I bet you he do because he travel a lot. It's just in him. I just don't think because he was dating her. And I told y'all how Tasha K ran up on them in Miami and she had on like this little tight shit. And they were staying at some hotel not far from like a little ice cream shop. Tasha K told it on her show as well. But she said that they took off running because she didn't want to be on the video. She didn't want anybody to know that she was dating Jamal. So I don't know if she was covering for him. And then just out of the blue, we hear that the two of them got married. But I was just like, I kind of feel like she might be getting cheated on too. I feel like he might have somebody else. Just because he's married to somebody don't mean that he's faithful. I mean, shit, he was married to Giselle and cheated on her the entire marriage. I'm talking about the entire marriage. But then again, you lose him how you get him because Giselle, when you got him, he was with somebody else. Giselle was crushing on him while he was with somebody else when he was in Baltimore. And he left that woman to be with Giselle. And look how he treated her. So it would not surprise me if I hear that he was cheating on the wife he's with now. She's a beautiful girl, but that don't mean shit. Look at Giselle. Giselle is beautiful as well. And he cheated on her like the entire marriage. Sexy Brown Bone says that when the girls was asking Giselle if she knew about him getting married, etc., she was like, yeah, says Jamal is always calling me. He can't get him to stop. Said it to me. That's a Oh yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if they still smashing too, girl. It would not surprise me. I don't know. I'd be like, girl, what? It would not surprise me. Deborah Holder said that I was mad at Jennifer for saying her house went into. Yeah, I was too. Because like, bitch, really, you went for the gusto right there. Now look at Jennifer. Jennifer, you got to pay out $360-something thousand for your husband, your fraud ass husband that you married now. Okay, that's what you get. See how karma come back like that good old boomerang on your ass. All right, yeah, that's what her ass get for being in somebody else's damn business. Now look at you. Your car done been stolen and everything. I told y'all this morning that her Range Rover got stolen from another dude that frauded her ass out. Okay, stole her damn Range Rover and she couldn't find it. Nigga blocked her number and stole her car. Mary White said that he must have a good pay for them to be falling for his orgy. Child, that's what people say, girl. They say he's an eater and not a beater. That's what they said, girl. Coley Cole says that not to be nosy, said, but I feel like he was messing with his wife all along. Girl, he could have been. He could have been still messing with Malaysia and then swinging back by there by Giselle too. It could be, child. I don't know. But word on the curb is that he was messing around on Malaysia during the time that, they were together and she found out she was pregnant. That's probably what made her like have the miscarriage. Stress will make you miscarry. Okay. So yeah, she said she was very stressed out. And then for him, he probably said, that's why I'm not paying the house no more. You never know what the hell was said. Okay. Because they say he is a whole piece of work. Okay. According to the other lady that had the baby by him in Texas, she said he is a fucking piece of work. Okay. Said I remember that and he was angry. Okay. Oh yeah, he was clapping back by that. D-Nice said that he must have the gift of gab because ain't no way. Right. He's not fine. I do not think that Jamal is fine. Maybe because I know him. I don't know. So I said I don't blame Giselle's father yet. He did not go to her wedding at all. He did not go to the wedding. He cannot stand because of how he did Giselle while they were dating. Like he cheated on her the whole time and she still married him. Said that Phaedra was messing with Jamal, aka Mr. Chocolate. Yeah, that's the rumor. That's the rumor. Y'all remember when they was talking about Mr. Chocolate on Real Housewives of Atlanta? It was said to be Jamal. Okay, I told y'all when they found his ass over there at the strip club, and he was saying he was trying to get the girls to vote. I was like, really? Okay, y'all believe these lies? Go ahead. Stacey Lane said that she was covering for Jamal and end up with nowhere to live. That too. Yeah, and it was a nice house too. It was a nice house, but he stopped them payments on her house, knowing her kids stayed there. That's the fucked up part about it, okay? And knowing you were cheating, but yeah. Let's get his last comment. It said that said I knew Giselle's father had a dislike for Jamal, but it was also said that Giselle had a slight nervous break. She did. She did. That's verifiable. She did. She was in a nervous. She was like in a hospital, mental hospital for a while. When they were married. Yeah. That's true. That's facts. That's actual factual. I will not say allegedly. That's facts. Okay. That's verifiable. All right. So he stormed out, didn't he? Say, yeah, I remember that episode. Giselle daddy was angry. Yeah. So y'all know, I mean, shit. But that's it, and that's all. Y'all continue to comment. I know you guys gonna eat that topic up because baby, I had to wait to the end. Y'all know I always say my good stuff to the end, right? What I do? Y'all say real. Said, girl, now he stole her car. Yeah, he did. One of the guys that Jennifer was dating, stole her Range Rover. I told y'all this morning, if y'all watched Car Chronicles this morning, Jennifer was going out of town for a few days, and she had not too long ago purchased that Range Rover, you guys. And this guy that she was dating, she had not too long ago met him. Like, they hadn't even been together, I would say not even 4 or 5 months. Anyway, he told her, like, I'll watch your car for you while you're gone out of town. And she was like, oh, okay. Gave the nigga her keys. And as soon as she touched down where she was going, she said she called him repeatedly and he would not answer the phone. And at one point, it kind of kept going to voicemail. She was like, oh, that's weird. Like, why he didn't answer the phone? Long story short, the nigga stole her car and blocked her number. So she had to go through a court of law to like get the money for what the car was worth because she couldn't get the money. She couldn't get her car back. They never located that car. They never located her car. So he wound up having to pay her what that car was worth. Okay. Yeah. She's so stupid. And then y'all know, like I told y'all this morning, she dated Tim Norman, who is serving life in prison for unaliving Andre from Welcome to Sweetie Pies. Okay. Yeah. And then she was married to Eric with them damn rhinoceros teeth. I told y'all this morning, them big ass teeth and that big ass lump on his damn head. But yeah, that's it, child. I got no more. Thank y'all so much. Please hit that like button. Okay. Yeah, he took her car. He waited till her ass touched down and he blocked her number and took her Range Rover. That's verifiable too. I ain't even gonna say allegedly. But yeah, so thank y'all. Please comment on all the topics that we talked about. Please like the video, hype up this video. For those of you coming in for the very first time, as you guys can see, we have tea over here. We have a good time. We correct jokes. We have jam sessions, all of that. So we would love to have you. Please subscribe. Also check out Rail's World, which is our other channel over there where we have tea as well. Y'all check it out. Subscribe over there as well because we do put info over there as well. Okay, but thank you guys. Love you guys down. Until the next video. Bye.